Okay.
Okay. I can edit this, so no worries.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to HR Virtual Cafe. I have John Jorgensen here, who is, okay, let's start over. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Okay. Take two. Hi, everyone. Susan Avello here, HR Virtual Cafe. I have John Jorgensen. Hello, John.
Hi, Susan. How are you today?
I'm great. I got these bright lights on, though I feel like a movie star. Yay!
You should be.
It's still early, though, for me. It's 10 o'clock, and that seems early today for some reason. I'm not sure why. But so what's going on with you?
Just hanging out here in the office today, trying to get a bunch of stuff done, working on some projects, one of which is the Illinois SHRM Conference, which I have been blessed to be heading this year.
Awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit about that in a minute, but I want to ask you first, I want to know a little bit about you. I already know a lot about you, but I want my audience to learn a little bit more about you, maybe some personal stuff. Tell us first your background.
I am an HR professional, right now an independent consultant and educator.
Right.
I work with companies trying to help them get their HR practices, both tactical and strategic, up to, and I hate the term, but best practices. And I'm also an educator. I teach for the Northern Illinois University Outreach Program in the SHRM Learning System.
And you're also I know you're also doing this, you're doing some social media training, correct?
Yes, I am. I do. I've spoken to several SHRM chapters in the Illinois area on social media, and I work with people individually on it. That's pretty much a passion of mine. I'm a very big advocate of social media. It's a great way to educate yourself, network, learn.
And it's, we think because we're in this whole realm of social media, folks online, and that's how you and I met, actually. We think everyone's out there on there, but that's not the case. There are so many people, especially still in HR, that may not be on social media, and it's such a great way to network with peers who can really help in times maybe you find yourself stumped on issues or how to. I know the new thing right now is the buzz going around is employees wanting your Facebook password before they hire you or looking at it. So those things need to be talked about, and you had a great presentation on that. I appreciate it. My dogs, of course, start barking, so apologize for that. That one of the problems of working from home. Sorry about that. So I applaud you for doing that and sharing your expertise and your knowledge, and you're out there everywhere on social media. You're on Twitter. What's your handle? I guess I hate to say handle, but you know what I mean.
My Twitter, I guess, page name is JKJHR.
Okay, we'll have all that information down below on the blog here for people to connect with you. So you're Illinois director for the conferences, correct?
Correct.
Is that your official title?
Illinois SHRM State Conference Director.
State Conference Director. Okay, before we go into that, I want to know something personal about you. Maybe that someone, not everybody knows. I know you're an avid hockey fan.
I am a huge Chicago Blackhawk fan.
Yes.
I am a diehard Iowa Hawkeye fan.
Okay.
I am also a amateur historian when it comes to the Civil War.
Right.
And like the outdoors, I like to fish. That's about it. I'm not a very complicated guy.
Keep it simple, right?
I got to in order to keep track of everything.
So that's a little personal information about you. I know a lot of times when we're talking on Facebook that you're mentioning the Blackhawks or watching something on the History Channel, which I love watching the History Channels as well. And you're talking a lot about the Civil War, so that's pretty cool. I like those things about you. And your dry sense of humor. I love that about you. Yeah, you. Okay, so let's get back to the conference. Let's talk a little bit about last year's conference. You had a really good turnout. I was so glad to be a part of it last year as part of the social media team and helping with the WOWY Awards, which I'll talk a little bit about another time. But so we had, 800 attendees last year?
We had 800 attendees, plus speakers, plus exhibitors. It's our biggest yet.
That's awesome.
First time we tried it at a locale in Oak Brook Terrace, Illinois. It's the second time we did it. I'm sorry. Drury Lane Theater. Tremendous facility. I mean,
it's
it works
beautiful,
for us.
Isn't it?
It is. And so we're back there again this year, August 6th, 7th, and a pre-conference event on August 5th. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I think we have a tremendous speaking line.
Well, do you want to talk a little bit about that? Can you share who some of your speakers are?
Our 4 keynote speakers will be led off by a gentleman by the name of Simon Bailey, who I've heard speak before. Very energetic, very bright, very funny. And
now, didn't he speak at Ohio SHRM?
Yeah, I have stolen from Steve Brown in Ohio SHRM. And I told him I was doing that the second I got done hearing him speak in Ohio. But Dave Ryan and I are social media director for the state. Right. We're there, and it just love the guy. He's a lot of fun.
Cool.
So we have him coming to speak. Our Monday afternoon speakers are some repeats from last year. 2 guys who I know you know, Susan, and hopefully everybody out there will eventually get a chance to meet them. It's a duo called Talent Anarchy.
Right.
Gentlemen's names are Jason Laritza and Joe Gerstant. Amazing.
I agree. Great.
And we're fortunate enough that they will not only be keynoting for us, and if you want to see part of their keynote, you can go to the Illinois SHRM website, ilshRM.org, or you go to talentanarchy.com, and they have 6 minutes of their presentation on there, and it's just amazing the stuff they do.
Good.
But they also do concurrent sessions for us. So if you like them in a big room, you'll like them even better with a smaller group.
Yeah. Cool. I'm glad they're coming back.
Our next keynote will be Tuesday morning. A woman by the name of Cy Wakeman, who has spoken before at Illinois SHRM, both as concurrent and a keynote. And she will also be hanging around the conference both days. She and Jason Laritza of Talent Anarchy have formed a new team called Bulletproof Talent. They will actually have a booth talking about the programs they can deliver.
Oh, cool.
So she'll be there both days. Really nice person. I've known Cy for a number of years. And then finally, our closing keynote will be one of the names in the HR field, former CHRO of both Yahoo and Southwest Airlines, Libby Sartain.
Cool.
Who's a tremendous HR person, very innovative, very knowledgeable. And she will be there both days, too, so she will be hanging around quite a bit. And I've known Libby for a couple of years, and she's just a tremendous personality and speaker, very knowledgeable in the area of HR. So that's our keynote lineup.
That's cool.
We're finalizing our concurrent lineup, 30 different speakers on as many topics as you can pick. Some of the names may be recognizable to the people listening, in addition to Joe and Jason, who I previously mentioned. We'll have people like Trish McFarland, Steve Bowes, Tim Sackett, Curtis Midkiff. Excuse me, I have to cheat. William Tincup.
And he's always...
Frank Fisher. Benjamin McCall, Daniel Crosby. I mean, it goes on and on. We'll hopefully have all this posted on our website within the next few days, so no later than April 1 it will all be up. Registration will be available, and hopefully by Monday of next week, knocking on wood. The technical gods don't trip us up. And it's going to be an amazing event. And that's just the speakers. We have other stuff lined up. The Sunday event right now is something called TalentNet Live.
Right.
You've heard that. Craig Fisher runs them. He does a tremendous job on it. I know Susan's been to one.
Yeah.
Hopefully a number of our viewers have been to them and know what a great event it is to network with leaders in the area, especially of talent networking and talent search and social networking. And that's, I think, just amazing. And I don't have his final list of speakers yet, but he's kicked me told me a few he may have lined up, and while I don't want to put names out there that may not be there, whoever he picks will be great. So that'll be Sunday, and it will be it's a little bit additional cost, but it's amazingly reasonable. So, and then we're also going to have a gentleman by the name of Jeff Webb, who many of you know, the Radical Recruit down, running a social networking lab the whole time the conference was on, helping people get set up in social networking. That's the thing. And his advice is free and set up there. There'll be a meetup at least Monday night, if not Sunday night. Going to maybe be doing social networking, trading cards, and also have a 2-day exhibit hall of 60 of the best exhibitors we can find.
That's awesome. So, I'm excited about it. I wish it was next month. I'm sure you don't, but...
Oh, no. And I do have this amazing social media chairperson, too, so we got that going.
Who would that be?
You.
I'm excited to be a part of that. I really am. I've got some great people on my team that I'm forming that will be there to help with the social media and getting the word out and tweeting live at the conference. And I know a lot of the speakers that will be doing the same thing because they're all on social media. So they're all out there.
I mean, last year was the first time we were ever really went head first into social media really hard at the conference. And I believe the number of impressions we left on the internet over the 2 days we had our conference was 3.8 million.
Nice.
And I don't exactly know what an impression is on the internet, but 3.8 million of anything is pretty cool. So well, we have something to top this year.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be a great conference. I'm looking forward to it. Tell us the dates again, August 5th, 6th, and 7th.
This is 5th, 6th, and 7th. At the Drury Lane Theater and Conference Center in Oak Brook Terrace, Illinois. Easy to get to from anywhere in the state of Illinois and, anywhere across the Midwest. I've already been told we'll have people from Ohio. I mean, these are just attendees coming from Ohio, Michigan,
Alabama.
Minnesota, Alabama, Iowa, even Wisconsin, I think.
Tennessee.
Tennessee will hopefully be there. Well, not hopefully, they will be there. I twisted somebody's arm.
Yeah.
So it's just, we try and make it is a state event. We try and make it regional, as a lot of the state conferences do. And that's one thing I've loved the last few years, just getting involved not only in our state conference, but seeing a lot of the other state conferences do the same thing. Florida's been one of the leaders in the state conference areas, and that's kind of what we tried to initially model ourselves at, and we're just trying to create our own impression. But Ohio Sherman, Indiana Sherman, Wisconsin Sherman, Minnesota Sherman, Louisiana Sherman. I mean, the state conferences are really taking on characters of their own. And while, some may think we compete with national, we can't, just based on numbers.
Yeah.
But we're seeing 3 years ago, there was a lot of competition between the states, and now there's nothing but cooperation and collaboration. And
that's awesome. That's the way it should be. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm so glad to have you as my guest here today and talking about the conference. We're getting hyped up about it, and the word's starting to spread online about it. I've been seeing, and so that's cool. That's something I'm looking forward to. And what else? Any last bragging rights you have before we go?
Stanley Cup playoff starts now.
And that means nothing to me, so I should act, excited for you.
No, it's, the Final Four is going on, which is, I'm a big college basketball fan, and a number of my HR friends and I have created a pool for some friendly competition, including people like Matt Stoll.
Did you see my comment I made on your Facebook about your basketball thing? And, I haven't liked basketball since I was in high school, since I tried out for the basketball team, and my coach told me I was too prissy to play, so I was offended ever since. And
I find that hard to believe. I am not any good at basketball, never have been. My scholastic athletic days were involved in football and hockey and 2 days of high school wrestling. But I've always enjoyed watching college basketball. It's one of the best events around, and I know with people like Matt Stoll. We have 26 of us in the HR dribblers, we're calling it,
That's cool.
As a matter of fact, I believe that 15 of them will be at the Illinois State Conference.
Right on.
And a number, if you are a fan of the HR Happy Hour, Steve Bose will be running tonight the list of I believe it's the 25 most influential talent management HR bloggers, and I'm excited to say at least half of them are involved in Illinois SHRM. So.
Right. That's cool. Well, all right. Well, let's wrap this up. It's getting a little long. People have a short attention span. I know mine's about 5 seconds long, so don't want to.
What have we been talking about?
But thank you so much for being a part of my blog, and hopefully we can get this video out there and get some excitement going to more on the conference. So thank you, and we'll see you online.
No doubt about it. Thanks, Susan.
All right. Bye.
Bye.